It's Shay's Kitchen! Hi everyone, welcome to Shay's Kitchen.
It's a very lovely kitchen.
Thank you. I have a special guest here today. I don't know if you
Recognize me.
recognize
Judging
him.
by how pale I am.
Okay, so we're here today, and I'm very excited about this because, well, it actually goes back to about 4 years ago when you invited me to come and have dinner at your old place, your old apartment, and you made this dish that I was just in love with.
And basically what it is, it's just a gratin, or a gratin.
A gratin.
A gratin. That is just, you know, vegetables that are roasted in their own juices, and then cheese and bread. And it is delicious.
Okay, so our ingredients are actually really simple. We have le pain,
Le pain.
or a baguette. We have white onion, mint.
We got mint.
Ooh, so fancy. And then we have olive oil, of
Olive oil.
course.
We got some balsamic.
And this cheese, zucchini, tomatoes. Is this a drink or are we using this in the recipe?
We are actually using that in the recipe. That's going to be sort of the things that we marinate the vegetables in
Okay.
the very beginning. So.
All right, we need to open this. Do you want to do
Yeah,
that?
yes. Am I going to try and open this?
Apparently he doesn't trust me with a knife, although I have cooked.
Well,
quite
considering
quickly
she
in my
brought the
life.
knife over from the counter behind us out like this, I'm a little apprehensive.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I actually did. Now, this is like, be safe, okay? But I actually was walking out like this and I was like, are these good knives?
And I almost literally turned around like, yeah, what do you mean? Like that, and just nearly lost
Oh
my
my
hands.
goodness, I would have sliced your rib.
You need breadcrumbs, but I actually kind of prefer, if you buy breadcrumbs in the store, it's usually like the byproduct of like really stale bread, and it's probably not the best. Maybe they
True.
put more salt in it.
Okay, so you want to kind of rip them in parts like this
Yeah,
big?
yeah.
Well, that's
So we've gone way over, but
you know what? Who doesn't like a little bit of extra bread?
I think especially once you've done the recipe a few times and it's totally great.
Exactly. I
It's
think the
kind
more
of
bread, the
hard
better.
to go wrong with this. I will say this, the very first thing you should do is set your oven, oh my gosh, set your oven for 375, bake. If you have a convection, you can do convection bake. So where's the oven in this place?
It's actually over there. So
It's
with
over there.
magic.
So we're gonna, that's at 375.
Yep.
You then take olive oil and your gratin pan. That's stupid, I sound like an idiot. Your gratin pan.
You're gonna put this
and you
much
grease
oil
it.
in it, and then you can just, this is how I like to grease my pans. Like this,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
just
yeah.
do a little dance with it.
Yeah. Also, something that I find sometimes, can I borrow this for a sec? Is after you've taken the oil, it really needs to be spread out evenly. So maybe you take some of that extra bread that you have, and you just kind of go like, oh yeah, just really make sure it covers everything, and then just make sure that everything's okay.
That is a lot of oil on the. So
Listen,
good.
it's good for
Well,
your skin.
You know what? Now it is evenly spread, so that was right. Time to chop.
So what we're gonna do first? Oh my god. We're gonna go for the,
Zucchini.
for the zucchini.
If I remember correctly, we were just slicing them just like this, right?
You slice it.
Would you say about half an inch, or should I be going a little bit thinner?
No, I'd say that's actually a perfect length.
Really? Mm-hmm. Is this cucumber?
Huh?
Did you get cucumber or zucchini? It's cucumber.
It's gonna work either way. We're gonna be good.
What is Sammy doing?
Okay, guys. What you're really supposed to be doing is getting zucchini.
Yeah, we're gonna bake it. It's gonna be fine.
Okay.
Cucumber, zucchini, tomato.
Wait. When you guys are making this at home, please use the zucchini.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
gonna test this out though and see if it still works.
It's been a long day. So now that you, I'm sorry. That's maybe not.
That was like really aggressive.
That's right. Okay, fine. Now that you have cut all the ingredients and have eaten half of them, you're going to put this in a large bowl right here.
Did you wash your hands first?
No. So now you have this. Now what you do is you take the mint, roughly 2 tablespoons, off of the stem.
Is this for my garden?
Yes, it is from your garden.
Oh.
So we take, we probably don't need that massive murdering knife over there to cut this, which I found in a very questionable place in this house. But, you know, I guess people need butcher knives in the garage.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
All right, so we're making do with this little
I
pruning
think it would
shear.
be better if you had the bigger knife, to be honest with you.
Okay, well then let's use the
Let
bigger
me
knife.
use it.
No, okay, sure, yeah, anything you want, Shay. Just gonna be back here.
Okay, so continue. What are we gonna do?
So
after this step?
you cut all that stuff up without removing parts of your finger, and then we first off measure it.
Okay.
So we need a little tablespoon thing.
Here we go. Look at this.
All right, cool. Boom.
Boom. What do we need? A
So
tablespoon.
we need 2 tablespoons.
2.
So look at this.
Okay. There we go.
So we go le comme ça.
Look, I got the perfect amount.
You did. Just gotta stuff it in. 2 heaping spoonfuls of that. We take the mint, but then we take
zucchini
roughly a tablespoon of orange juice, like this. Kind of whisk it around. We take a little bit of the balsamic.
Do you want to be measuring this or?
Nah, we just eyeball it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. We absolutely should measure it.
So we're gonna
So-
do 1 teaspoon. Oh, and by the way, guys, all the proper measurements are down below. So just check that out.
Yeah, I eyeball it, and sometimes that's really tasty.
Sometimes it tastes good, and sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes my guests and I order pizza. So, which
we're doing a
you would love.
teaspoon.
Now we do le comme ça, and then we just go oh, and then we go like that. 1 second, one
go.
second. And now we take 1/4, a little pinch of salt. There we go.
Now you just blew on the food.
I did, just to make it perfect. And then we just do a little bit of. There
you
we
measuring
go.
this? No?
Yeah, totally. I just
Okay.
measured that.
Great.
Whisk it
Measuring
around.
some
and
salt.
So the great thing is, as we're preparing the rest of the meal, we pour this all over that. We just kind of let it all sit in this stuff. So it sort of, saturates it, marinates it, whatever you want to call it.
Marinates it.
I'm going to say saturates for
Alright.
the sake of this argument. Now that we've done the zucchini, we're going to cut.
Okay.
No, that's
Please,
fine.
no,
it's fine.
show them.
Oh, okay,
I've
fine,
never
fine, I'll just do
been
it.
in my kitchen before or ever held a knife.
Well, judging by the way you were slinging it around a second ago, one would question if you had. You're gonna cut these long ways.
Are these tomatoes also from my garden?
They are also from your
You
garden.
just went shopping in my garden.
I did.
Went grocery
So we go
shopping
like
in the back.
this. We have this, like
Beautiful
that.
plate of tomatoes. Would you like some pepper?
I think I would like some pepper.
Alright.
We go like this. We just kind of cover.
While
Just
you're
cover
doing
the
that, I'm
salt.
gonna do a little bit of this.
Yeah. All right. Just do it. Yeah, it is the best way to do pepper on anything is to take it about 3 feet above the actual plate.
It just looks better, you know? It's like,
So we put that to the side with the
Okay.
other ingredients.
now the onions.
Now
Back
the
to
onions. Now we slice the onions long ways, not so that they're
So
diced. We don't want small.
Like
yeah,
that.
just like that.
Great.
Because we want a little bit of the string stuff because we're gonna saute it in a second
Ooh.
until they are golden brown.
I'm crying.
Yeah. That's intense. Supposedly there are various ways of not
Doing this?
crying.
Do you guys know any of those tips? If you guys know any of those tips, can you please leave them in the comments
Please put them in
below?
the comment section.
So that next time
Please.
you and I are cutting onions, we won't be crying.
So now that we have enough onions to kill a small army, we are going to take this and we're going to put it in a large saute pan.
Oh.
There we go. So we're going to take about 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Okay,
A
it's about that.
little bit
About
more.
that. About
Yeah.
that.
Le comme ça. Le comme ça.
Do you like to speak like a...
It's not actual French. I'm
Right.
probably being really bigoted. I also kind of do a little bit more like this, just kind of drizzle it. And so now we take it to the magical oven. Stovetop, I mean. Oh, hello again. What we're gonna do now that this is nice and sauteed, a nice brown, you start to see like the darker brown around the edges. You wanna get these to the point where they're kind of translucent, you know what I mean? So now we're gonna take these. Hey, Shay, can I borrow you for a second? Huh? We're just gonna take it and we're gonna pour it just like that
Yeah.
into the pan, sort of like a base layer, if you will.
Ooh.
Well,
I'm
then-
going to spread this out because I think that's what you were going to say is the next step.
Yes, totally.
Okay, so you want to spread these out over the bottom of the pan. It's kind of like if you're making a lasagna, if you will.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
how you
yeah.
layer it? That's sort of how this is going to go.
Now, here comes the fun part. I never know how to do this like, in a totally beautiful way. I usually do it very haphazardly.
Do you want me to help?
We can do it like this. You make it you want to try and utilize as much space as possible. So because in this case,
Oh, look how pretty.
the
I see what you're
tomatoes
saying.
are bigger than
Yes.
the...
It's almost like as if you were making a caprese salad. You know what I mean?
yeah, totally like making a caprese.
This is really pretty.
Yeah, no, it's like the most aesthetically pleasing thing that I ever do. So now we've come to this place where, as you might be able to see, I don't
I'm
want to
just
tip
gonna
it
keep
too
layering.
much. Yeah, you could keep layering because we've got a little bit left over, and let's just pour it all over that stuff.
Let's just get crazy.
Yeah, just really, oh yeah. All right, so now we have our two separate ingredients, the cheese and the breadcrumbs. What I like to do, if I may just take this from you, I like to combine it, just kind of like this. So we're just gonna basically take it and just make sure it's all spread all over it. There we go.
Let's just
That's nuanced cooking at its best.
All right, there we go, guys. You have your layers.
Now that we can't see the vegetables, off to the oven we go.
Oh, it's this way.
No, I'm gonna go this way.
It's this way. And we're back.
And we're back. It's so hot, it's making me sweat profusely. Look at that.
That
Look at
looks so amazing.
a lot of hard work.
Okay, guys, so there you have it, our vegetable medley gratin that Ian so kindly showed us, even though he did bring over the wrong ingredient, but it's fine, still tastes just as good.
It works with cucumber, okay?
It does.
Works with
Yeah.
cucumber.
I mean, it's your choice. Do you like cucumbers? Use cucumbers. Zucchinis? Use a zucchini. You can basically put any kind of vegetable in here,
I bet.
thinking. You know, mushrooms if you want, some sort of pepper maybe. Anyways, there you guys have it. We had so much fun. Didn't you have so much fun?
I had a blast.
Did you have
I
so
had a
much
blast.
fun?
Yep.
He had so
I
much
so
fun.
much fun.
And you can't wait to come over again and do some more cooking.
Yep.
Right, Ian?
No, I actually had a absolute blast, and I would do it again in a heartbeat. I think we're gonna do some cake action later.
We are. We're going to do a little bit of baking action next time, so stay tuned for that. And I'm also very curious, like I said before, but I want to know what you guys want to see Ian and I cook, and or just do. We don't have to
Yeah.
just be in Shay's kitchen.
Yeah. We
You know,
can
we can do something fun. Do you
be
know how
in
to change a
Shay's
tire?
lawn
Shay.
and do some pruning of the.
That's true. We can
I
do Shay's
noticed those
garden.
rose bushes were
I mean,
a little spent.
Shay's gym. People would like to see that.
Okay, I get it. I get it.
I would show
put
you
on
what
a
to
little
do.
bit.
No, but for real, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you like this video, and if you do, give it a thumbs up. Put your thumb up. Or hit subscribe. Tell your friends about it, and stay tuned for the next video to come with us and with some other special guests. Are you gonna be joining for a live streaming of the show ever?
Yeah, sure. When does that happen?
On Tuesdays, there's a show called Pretty Little Liars that airs on Tuesdays. I mean, you might know
I hear
about
that
it.
show's pretty great.
I mean, it is. So thank you guys. Love you this much, and yeah, we will see you next time.